You know, this backyard series ain't half bad. We're back here in Terry's little rose garden. It's just a small thing, but kind of cool, kind of nestled back here. All right, tubes or solid state for rock music. Lexa in Belgrade, Serbia asks me, "Hey Paul, I really enjoy watching your videos with my father." Oh, so you're a young man from whom I got the love of audio. My question is, would you recommend a tube amp for loud heavy metal music, or is solid better for that particular genre? Well, I'll tell you, I've given a lot of thought to something like this because my quick answer is vacuum tubes. Absolutely. Now, that's because I want to have, if I'm going to play loud rock music, if I'm going to have Ted Nugent scratching cats with his, with his guitar, whatever is happening, that can be some pretty rowdy, raspy music. And over time, that really grates on my head. I mean, I like rock music. I grew up with rock music. I get it. I truly do. But if I'm going to listen to rock music, I want it to sound pleasurable. I want to get the essence of the music without blood coming out of my ears, right? And with few exceptions, a vacuum tube, especially if it's just on the input, like we make several amplifiers that have vacuum tubes on the input, and I would highly recommend one of those or an amplifier that has vacuum tubes throughout if you can, but at least at the input, because that is going to, it won't soften it, but it won't have that harsh effect that a lot of solid state amps struggle with when you have high distortion, loud, raspy, wall of sound kind of thing going through. A lot of Class Ds, a lot of solid state amplifiers really struggle with that, and it excites them into providing harsh and, in my opinion, excruciating sounds at times themselves. And let me tell you, you don't need any more distortion or excruciating sounds coming out if you got it on the rock stuff in the first place. So, yeah, tubes have they're a lot less upset by big walls of sound and complex musical stuff like rock tends to be. So, absolutely. Go vacuum tubes or go home. That's what I'm going to say. And again, could be on the input, could be on the output, but and for me, best combination is what we make, an amplifier with a vacuum tube input and a solid state output, because that's the best of both worlds. Now you got the power to drive those speakers so you can play it at concert levels, which an entire vacuum tube amplifier doesn't necessarily have. But you have the sweetness, the non-upsetting qualities of that vacuum tube input. Your dad would be proud. Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have fun. Bye.